and welcome to Adapted episode 74. My name is Tristan. Joining me this week, we've got Sweener, Jason, Amy, and I think Chad's got a special message with what today's date is.
May the 4th be with you!
Thanks,
What the
Chad.
Oh my god.
I need
I know
to
it's
say it
Steel's
on every
thunder.
episode, dude. I did it!
Oh, you did it. You all day hit all three of the big episodes. Well played.
Live on the air, Block Party, now Adapted.
If nothing else, he's consistent, right?
Give him that.
So unfortunately, we don't have any Star Wars news to talk about probably today. I mean, sure, we could figure something out if we want, but there's
Yeah.
not too much to talk about Star Wars related.
Well, the new video game, but that has nothing to do with this.
Yeah,
But
Lego Star Wars coming out. But yeah, let's get into our TV recaps, not discussions, and,
Reviews.
Reviews, yeah,
Thoughts.
the word I was looking for. And I think we might as well start out with the big one, Game of Thrones, Episode 2, Home. We waited a while for it to happen, and they delivered, and Jon Snow has returned.
The Awakening.
Was
Or
anybody
has-
surprised?
Or has maybe something else. Maybe he's a zombie, or no, maybe he's a White Walker.
Yeah, dude, how did you guys feel? Are we all on the same page when it happened? We were just kind of like rolled our eyes like, oh. Like we knew it was going to happen.
I think you knew it. You had to have known it was coming, man. He's like
Yeah.
a popular character.
I mean, I didn't expect any like lightning bolts to come down or anything. Like they're very casual of when they bring someone back. With going back to Thoros Amir and Beric Dondarrion and
Dude, and they got stabbed 9 times.
Yeah.
On those bastards.
I mean, it's a casual thing for them when they do it. They don't make a big spectacle of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's like even though they've diverted from the books, like in the book he goes into ghosts, so you're like, okay, well, you know he's not dead because like he's a warg, and then you know Melisandre's still at the wall, and it was just like, I mean, for me, I never once thought like, oh well, he's dead. Oh no, John's gone. Like you just know he's coming back, so it was kind of like whatever. Like I was happy that he's back now, though. Yay, so that's cool. But I was just kind of like, we get it. He's gonna come back. You're pretending that he's not gonna wake up.
Yeah, it was pretty
buying it.
anticlimactic, yeah.
Dude,
Like-
for a second, I thought his spirit was being transferred over to his wolf.
That was what
Whoa.
I thought in the beginning, too. I was like,
Huh.
oh, shit.
That's where I was kind of being lied to, but
And then the wolf would turn into a man?
Well, no, like because he's a warg. So in the book, John is out in Ghost. In the show, he's just like not there. So what Sweeney was saying is like, oh, maybe like the way that they had the camera going over, like it looked like, well, maybe in the show, like John will be like a wolf now, kind of thing. You know, it sort of was kind of panning
That
over
was
to
Limbo.
Ghost. So that could have been an interesting like twist, I think. But
dude, let's talk about the most disturbing part of the whole thing. Ramsay, that son of a bitch.
Though his father
I'm
kind of had it coming
yeah, and I'm
some
really
ways. Like,
surprised.
to get killed the same
Actually-
way on how he killed Robb Stark.
Right.
Pretty awesome justice.
Yeah. His dad totally had it coming, but I'm also like super surprised that like you see how sadistic and fucked up your kid is, and then you just tell your kid that it's a boy, which means that you know like that your son knows he's out of the picture. Like, why weren't you like
Bastard son.
suspicious that your kid was gonna kill you? Like, I mean, you know how sick Ramsay is. Like, if I was like, oh, it's a boy, I would have the guards like kill him. I'm like, well, my son's gonna get me now. Like, I don't know. It was just strange to me. I'm happy that he's dead because it just was really cool and interesting. But I was kind of like, your kid's crazy. Like, you've told your son on no uncertain terms that if you have a boy from your wife that he's nothing. So, what do you think is gonna happen, dude? Like,
Even dumber was, why would that lady follow him into the kennel?
yeah, no kidding.
Like, even on a good day, I wouldn't follow that guy into a
Hell
fucking
no.
kennel.
Dude, because, like, really, what are you going to do back then, dude? Like, you're just not going to follow him? in there?
Yes! You just
Alright.
don't go.
Then you're just dead right out there in the street.
Well, it's better than getting eaten by dogs.
Yeah.
I just think that you can reason with them, dude.
I would just been out. Like,
Yeah,
please.
you want to reason in, like, the lightest room you can reason in, not in, like, this dark room with dogs.
Yeah, like what?
That was blew my mind.
So
That's the
Ramsay
angle they
has
went.
the Karstarks on his side, who aren't very fond of the Starks after Robb Stark killed his father, and but that's like one house in the north. There's a ton of other houses in the north that
Yeah, but
are
in
really
the
gonna support them.
episode, they said that those 3 houses had more armies than
Yeah.
everybody else.
They do, but I mean, there's still other houses. Like, are they just gonna fall in line? With how this all happened,
Exactly.
there's
Good
still some
point, Tristan.
loyalties.
Yeah, because dude, like Ramsay's crazy, and
Yeah,
like
and when
are they...
they know Sansa Stark is at the wall once she gets there, then they're gonna like, well, we're with Starks.
Yeah.
But dude, what about what was that? What was her name? Walda or whatever.
Yeah, Walda. Yeah.
Dude, what's gonna happen when her father finds out? Man, she was fed to the fucking dogs, dude.
You know, he doesn't care at all about her, but
Yeah,
he does care about the name of the phase. So
Right.
yeah, so he'll be like, "Well, I have to act," even though he's an old jerk man who sucks. Killed them.
Yeah.
Dude, there was like a lot of deaths, a lot of major people dying in here, dude.
Every single episode so far, like head of households get killed off.
Another Greyjoy dies.
Yeah, you're on Greyjoy.
Free ride, dude. Free falling. It would be great if they played that song, dude. When he was falling.
Yeah, make a video, like a video over.
That was
Dude,
pretty
I think
cool.
Allerton Ave needs to produce a video, dude, to free fall for that.
Just have him on loop
Together?
falling with the
Yeah.
song going.
It was awesome. Dude, and did I call that Yara was going to try to avenge Theon, dude, and come back and page her way. And now, dude, they're trying to say like she's not the rightful heir to the throne, and it's got to be voted.
Which I
Well,
thought was cool.
the Kingsmoot is gonna be awesome,
Yeah.
and I think Theon's saying he's going home now, but I think this Kingsmoot is going to happen. I think this might have already happened in the book somewhat. Amy can correct me. I
I'm
haven't
not
gotten this
sure.
far in the books. But if they do this Kingsmoot and Theon, who is technically the rightful heir, he's not there when it happens. Like, what do they do once he shows up? Like, oh, let's have a do-over.
Well, in the moots, I think, I mean, they're Moot. I don't know how to actually say it, but
That was
I have
good.
whatever.
That was good.
They're in like a lot of like Britain like kind of things that's like based off of like a real,
Hmm.
tradition. It didn't like there is no like rightful heir kind of thing.
Yeah,
It's like a democracy.
it's a democracy, but still, you have to be a captain of a ship in order to be in it.
Yeah, but he's not
Yeah.
captain of a ship, so even if he does show up, does never.
So wasn't he given leadership of a ship a few seasons ago, and then he went off on his own?
Yeah, but he lost the ship and he lost his crew, so
Yeah.
he's. I don't know if how well that will play into
You have
it.
to be
I'm really
current captain.
curious.
I don't know.
They're gonna have to
really
figure out how to get rid of that body because it is not making it out to sea. There was
I was
like
thinking the same thing. Like,
there was
there's
no
way it
chance.
makes no
Dude,
sense.
it's called an undertow, dude. It happens all the time.
There's actually kids underneath it swimming out.
yeah, that's the only way.
I'm excited to see more of the Iron Islands and the Drowned God and the Greyjoys. Should be a fun season with
Dude,
all.
more
And-
of the
and-
coming back with great one-liners, dude. Well, the next time I decide to do something like that, punch me in the face.
Oh.
And the mountain, dude, and more of the mountain.
Yeah, he was
Crushing-
awesome.
Crushing fucking
Smash
heads
and face
against
it.
concrete. And the troll, dude, whooping some ass in there. Or the giant.
Going back to Tyrion and the dragons. So those
Yeah.
dragons seem a little kind to Tyrion. Even, I mean, they got unleashed by him, but maybe a possible theory that Tyrion might not be a Lannister. He might have some Targaryen blood in him.
Yeah, because of his pa at the end of the season saying you're not
Yeah.
my son, and how he was the hand of the king, and like maybe his mom got raped or something at the Red Keep, and
Well, who knows, dude? Tyrion's a party animal, dude. He likes to drink. He could have had a little Targaryen in him at one point.
And there are 3 dragons. Daenerys
you
can't
need
ride
3
all of
riders.
them.
It's gonna be Jon,
Yep.
Daenerys, and Tyrion.
That's it.
And going back to Jon, they're doing these flashbacks, which they open this episode with the Bronn flashback back in Winterfell when his Ned Stark was
That whole thing was like
Yeah.
really weird, especially
So,
with the, out in the fucking blazing storm. Like,
It was pretty awesome though, because they, in the very first episode of Game of Thrones season 1,
Yep.
Yep.
they
Sounds
did
epic.
a very similar opening where the boys are doing their thing. sparring and whatnot, and
Yeah.
Arya is the one that kind of steals the thunder. And same with the flashback with Lyanna.
It's like
And
that Hodor spoke back then.
that was cool also.
Yeah.
Willis, or what was his name? Yeah, Willis.
Willis, yeah.
Yeah, I like the connecting of old history with new history and old episodes and all that. And I'm excited for next week with more flashbacks. It seems when they show the preview, they'll show the Tower of Joy, where Ned Stark goes to try and rescue his sister Lyanna, and that might fill in some gaps of who Jon might really be as far as the son of.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming. Exciting stuff.
Really cool
Right,
stuff.
dude. But I'm willing to find out, like, how... So when we go back to the Iron, dude, so did they not know that his brother's back, or what? Did you just throw homeboy off the bridge
He
and then
was
like
gone
kinda-
for his brother was gone for a while. Like everyone thought that.
Yeah, what was his name? Like Euron or whatever. But he throws him off the bridge, dude, and then it's like, did he just kind of like? I'm thinking of the Homer Simpson gif where he just like kind of goes back into the bushes and disappears. Like nobody knows he's there.
Well, it could have been like, yeah, I did think that was weird that nobody knew he was home because it's like a relatively small.
Yeah,
Well,
and he's just
There
hanging
were
out.
only like 12
Cast.
people that showed up for that funeral. By the way, like why were there only 12 people that showed up for the funeral? I would think the
Maybe,
leader of that land should have a bit more
maybe
people.
they're like way understaffed, if you will, and they're like all dead or out at the what? Because there was like an invasion going on or something. Because they remember they tried to like take over the forts, so maybe like
Yeah, they said he went
Yeah.
insane.
super
They
weak.
tied him to the mast, and then he
Yeah.
cut out their tongues so that.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Friends and family only.
Drowned God.
But dude, how easy would it be to be like, oh my gosh, oh no, my brother fell off a bridge in the storm? I mean, there's no proof otherwise, so you could have just been
Another
like,
thing
oh.
was like, did he go down river, hit the current, and then wash back up on shore? Or how did they find him? You know, that's like a whole bunch of story that we missed. That was like really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suspension of disbelief on that one, I guess.
I guess. But yeah, I'm with you, Sweener. I was kind of like, oh, okay. Where did
And
you
it's
come
hard
from?
to take a bunch of characters away for an entire season like they did for the Iron Islands. Like they were
Right.
gone for at least a year, maybe more than that. About a year. But yeah, it's tough.
And you're like, yeah, what's going on with them?
King's Landing, as I'm really thinking Jaime's just gonna unleash hell on all these religious fanaticals at some point.
Dude,
Hope
I
so.
think he's caught. He's up in the castle himself.
Right?
Why did he not kill that motherfucker, dude? I don't care if he said, "Oh, dude, even if you kill me, they're still gonna get you." I'd be like, "I'm cool with that, bro."
All they have to do is send the mountain that way, and
I'd want to see the mountain do some work
Yes.
so
I
bad.
did
He's
Do the
Yeah.
mountain.
I did like when those poor bastards had to tell her to go back to her room. And there's
Oh.
like 12 of them. They're all like, "Please, baby Jesus."
that's so great. Great. Yeah, there's a lot of smashing in this episode. We mentioned the mountain smashing heads, and then when that giant troll showed up
Yes.
at the wall
Oh,
and ended that fight quickly.
Who shoots an arrow at something like what are you thinking at that point?
Idiot.
You're like, I'm gonna be able to do this. It's like, no.
I hope
Like you're gonna
they-
be a fucking hero, dude. Watch it, I got it, guys.
They're not gonna keep Alistair Thorne just captive. They're gonna actually like put him to death for
Oh,
what
yeah.
he did, right?
Pretty sure.
Oh yeah, totally.
I hope so. So I really hate
Yeah,
that.
So
like-
it's like, dude, you guys putting these dudes in jail is not a good. If we know anything from this show, jail doesn't hold a lot of people sometimes from any shows in any life. I mean, these guys are gonna find a way out and kill somebody that we like, most likely, and then they're
Right.
gonna die. So, don't get attached to anyone this season yet.
I like Davos. I don't want Davos to die.
He's fucking dead next
No!
episode.
I mean, I love Melisandre. Yeah, she's my favorite.
You like old lady boobs?
I want her to die.
Oh.
Not all's
sake.
forgiven after she brought back John.
Yeah, no shit. She's a hero now.
I don't like her. I've never liked her.
Even though she didn't believe that she could do it, and then she did it.
Maybe she
Didn't know.
didn't. Maybe it was the warg magic. And then they're gonna give her credit for it, and then she'll believe in these false powers that she doesn't actually have, and then they'll go south again later on.
But it was weird because when he woke up, dude, his eyes were all black. He didn't have his baby blues, dude. His heartbreakers.
Oh, I forgot he had the Heartbreakers.
Were his eyes ever blue?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were always blue, ice blue. Yeah.
I don't remember
Yeah,
that.
they were super blue.
Wait, unless we're just thinking about his modeling pictures from People magazine.
Never look at his
No.
eyes.
I thought I never knew his eyes were blue.
I was just kidding.
Leave
It's
it
because
to
you're always
Sweener.
looking at that washboard set of abs that got cut up.
Yeah, it was
Gotta be
They were
nice.
pretty nice abs, yeah.
Those abs were garbage.
Stunt abs, dude.
Yeah.
Stunt abs.
Fucking Snow doesn't even have his own abs.
We need the stunt abs. Get in here.
Yeah, it seems like every 5 minutes of each Game of Thrones episode, they just throw like some Arya stuff in there of her getting around, and she got welcomed back into the House of Black and White.
I don't know if she was really welcome.
By saying that she's no one a few times. She's
I
just a
don't mind the
girl.
little
Has no
tease.
name.
Like the little bit of follow up. Like I enjoy it. Just like seeing, like keeping it going. Like
Mm.
that way I know that I'm not gonna have to waste the whole episode watching that. Just that. I'm
Yeah.
getting that like it fed to
It's a
us
good
slowly,
amount.
dude. Because I don't know if there's gonna be like a good whole like 30 minutes worth of stuff yet that we want to see from her, dude. It's gotta slowly build into it. Cause
Dude, how great is it going to be when old Alistair sees Jon Snow and that little fucking weasel, Ollie?
I want Ollie to die so bad.
Yeah.
do we think, or will he come back with like powers, like, or is he just gonna come back normal?
Nobody else came back with powers.
Oh,
They
that
just
we
lose a
know
part of themselves, according to the other people that have come back.
I think they lose some memories also, right?
Yeah, they lose it like part of themselves. So like,
Yeah.
like their brain. I don't know what they exactly lose, but
It's
they
random
lose something.
RNG.
Yeah, totally.
Definitely can't wait until episode 3. What scores are you gonna give episode 2 home, everybody?
Let me start this bad boy off, and since I fell asleep through half of it, I'm gonna give it a 3.
Wow.
I'm just kidding, dude. It was a 4. It was a 4. Just like, dude, the mountain stuff was awesome. The troll stuff, the killing. There was so many cool
Say
things
troll,
in there.
it's a giant.
It's a fucking troll, dude.
The
I know what a
giant.
troll looks like. I've seen a
A
troll.
troll.
before.
Oh my god.
I got one
Giant
down the
troll.
block from me, dude. I know what a troll looks like.
Wait, do you really?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Totally.
I thought you just had like some gigantor person that lived like on your block that you called like the troll.
Oh, it's the troll.
Yeah, this is kind of mean to do, but
It's
Yeah.
just for my Game of Thrones parties.
this is the only time you guys are friends.
Yeah.
The rest of the time they're just calling you like, "Hey, you want to hang out, dude?" And you're like, maybe on Sunday."
A 4 for me. What do you think, Sweener?
Well, considering the High Sparrow still breathes and flutters around, along with Alistair and that Weasley bastard Ollie, there were a lot of deaths, a lot of twists. Finally, what have we been talking about for fucking a year? Dragons.
Dragons.
And what don't we need any more of? Mother of Dragons. So it was a perfect episode. I'm close to a 5, but I don't want to mess it up. Well, the high 4.
I wonder
Very
how those dragons
emphatic.
get out of that room. That's what I was trying to wonder. Is it like a back
I
door
think there's a
somewhere?
back door. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
or I don't know if they'll do this. I really hope they do. This could be a spoiler. Do you guys want me to say it? Maybe.
Well, at this point,
Just
Amy,
bust
might as well
out
just
of
ruin
it.
everything.
Okay. Well, in the book, they were not contained in that building for all that long because they're fucking dragons. And they're not just like, oh, it's stone, we're gonna stay in here. They melted their way out. They like blew up the rocks and destroyed the city and were flying around everywhere. So hopefully there'll be some super cool like building destruction of them. People are like, dude, how'd they get out? And Tyrion would just be like, oh, that was me, guys.
But they want to hold Marine, don't they?
What?
They want to. Tyrion and them want to hold Marine as an actual
Right.
city. They don't want to destroy it.
Well, that doesn't matter. They're fucking dragons. They do whatever the hell they want. They're not like, oh, well, this one human doesn't want me to do something, so I won't. Except Daenerys, because she was their mommy. But,
Tyrion might be a cousin.
yeah, maybe,
Or
but they
uncle.
don't know if Madam, like, he just pulled the pin. And they're pissed. They've been locked in this, like, building for how long? So I hope at least they show some cool, like, stone melting and them emerging, like, from a cocoon out of this building. That'd be super sweet.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah!
I give that a 5.
Yeah!
I'll give
I'm
the.
a 5!
I'm gonna give the episode a 4. And I thought it was. I really was. I actually wrote down 5 in my notes, but I changed it to 4 today just because like there are some things that I didn't totally love. That I felt like they take shortcuts sometimes, and that really bugs me. But 4, it was awesome. Jon Snow's back.
A 5 if the mountain killed that whole fucking crew of dudes in that hallway, but
Is it my turn now?
dude, I can't rate it off of what I want.
Yeah, you can't rate it off your fantasies.
Did everyone else go?
I think we're all good.
I
We're
said
waiting for
four.
you, Master.
I'm giving it a 5.
Shocker.
And I've had really strong thoughts about this episode with the connecting of previous episodes from the very first season to Bruce Bolton being killed the same way he killed Robb Stark. Love that. And Jon Snow returning, of course. But yeah, I just love all the Bran's finally back. That's awesome. And seeing where else he might travel to in his dream world. Can't wait to see what the Three-Eyed Raven's going to teach him. But looks like Tower of Joy might be the next destination.
Dude, I really feel like I have to watch Game of Thrones twice just to remember characters and everything.
I actually started to rewatch the first season because Maggie didn't watch most of it. I watched the first few seasons really quick, and then she started catching on like season 4 or 5, so she has no idea like some of these characters' backstories. So instead of me explaining to him, I just like, let's just rewatch it.
You can
'Cause it's
just have her
complicated.
start on episode 3, dude. The first 2 are awful.
Oh,
Dude,
I don't think so.
I
Wow.
almost never watched Game of Thrones, dude. If it wasn't for Amy here, dude, I probably never would have got into it. I would have stopped at episode 2. I would have like
Really?
I actually couldn't even get through episode 1. It was so boring. And then episode 2, it was like I'm like, oh my gosh, is this how this entire show is gonna be? But then I think it's like 3 or 4, dude. It kicked in, and I was like on all cylinders. I'm like, all right, dude, this show is gonna be fucking good. But the first 2, just because like I don't know if it was I wasn't into the series or I just like it just was really slow. If you watch those first 2 again, it's really like slow building up story. Not a lot of death, almost barely anything. Like except for the snow stuff, dude. But outside the White Walker stuff is about the only action you get in those first 2 episodes.
Awesome. Can't wait to catch next week.
my partying music. Bye, guys.
Bye, mother chickens.
Mother of chickens.